Hey guys, it's Ginger and I'm back to do this book haul video for you guys really quickly. I'm going to kind of run through these. I'm just basically going to tell you the title and the author, and I doubt I know very much about any of these books really. So if you've read them and you have an opinion, please feel free to comment down below. If you've not read them but would like to, comment, and I'm going to let you know how it is once I get to it. Let's see, there are a total 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 books. 15 books for $2. Not a bad deal. Okay, and just quickly, I'm going to go ahead and share this because this was actually the second one I picked up. And I know that I had mentioned that I would not pick up, if you watched my vlog from yesterday, I think it was, I said that I wasn't going to pick up anything that was part of a series, but I did pick up this one. It's called The 10th Anniversary by James Patterson and Maxine, I guess, Petro, I don't know. And I did because I actually have 1 through 4. Like, I have First to Die, Second Chance, I'm not sure where the 3rd and 4th are. 4th is 4th of July. And then actually I see now that one's got a 5 on it, so I've got like 5th whatever. So see, I've kind of already started. I just haven't read them all. So I would need like 6, 7, 8, 9, of course, and then get to the 10th. And I don't know how far it goes because I think this one was fairly recent, like within the last few years, but I don't know. So anyway, I picked this up. I love James Patterson, so figured, hey, why not? And then also by James Patterson, I picked up this one, A Lifeguard. It's James Patterson and Andrew Gross, whatever, Gross, I guess. So yeah, once again, I like Patterson, so why not? I mean, that, you could see it came from like Walmart or wherever. It was like $19 almost, brand new. So I feel like, and it's still in good condition and everything, so $2 for all these books, not bad. Okay, this one, I haven't read a lot about this. It looks like it's talking about like finding your purpose and different things like that. I don't know exactly what it's going to be about. I'm a little skeptical about reading Christian related stuff just because I don't know if the person writing them has kind of the same, and not that they have to, I guess, but how do I explain this without sounding weird? I don't know. Different religions obviously have different views and things like that, and I may have grown up and believed something a certain way, and then if they're telling me something opposite, then I don't know, I guess I just don't want that confusion going on. But I don't really think that's going to be the case with this. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it's called The Heartbeat of God, and it says Empowering Kingdom Growth, and it's by Ken Hemphill. So I'll have to check it out and let you guys know. I'm not really 100% sure. Just really quickly, I'll just read this first part. It says, have you been seeking your purpose for being here? Are you looking for a reason to keep on going? Are you tired, worn out, broken on the wheels of a living? Then there is good news for you. There is good news for you. The kingdom of God is at hand. The kingdom of God stretches larger than your dreams and deeper than your disappointments. On this narrow road to the kingdom's gate, you will find the keys to eternity and the keys to unlocking the Spirit of God within you. Seeking first the kingdom is the quest of a lifetime and the key to finding your purpose here on earth. The kingdom of God is big and broad and beyond our wildest imaginations. Its fullness can never be attained. Its resources are never depleted. Its season is never over. You never get the feeling you've seen all this before. So I don't know. Should be interesting. We'll see. So that one, and then this one I think is kind of funny, and I didn't know this until just a minute ago. I was looking at it. It's actually written by R. Scott Bruner, and he is from Mississippi. He lives in Jackson, Mississippi, according to the book jacket. But it's called Carrying On. It says Carrying On and Other Strange Things Southerners Do. So yeah, should be funny. It says Bruner's short essays are warm remembrances of family and place, and several are gems that may have you dabbing the corners of your eyes. And this one says, bless your heart, Mr. Bruner, for offering this crazy quilt of Southern life. Anyway, should be a good read. And it's pretty short, so I thought that'd be good. Next up, we have this one called Pupcakes. It's a Christmas novel from the author of Sit, Stay, Speak by Annie England Noblin. And it's got a cute little pug there. I've never had a pug, but I don't know. Looked like it would be a cute read. We shall see. And she apparently has a puppy dog there. So maybe she writes about animals. I don't know. Anyway, and then this one, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let me get to that one in a minute. So then this one is called New Poets of England and America, second selection. English poets edited by Donald Hall, American poets edited by Robert Pack. So it's just like poetry, like old time poetry. I love this kind of stuff. I love just having old books. This book was published in 1956, I believe. I don't know. I like it. So, got this one. And then this one is a Scholastic Classic by J.M. Barrie, I guess. I should probably know that, right? I've never read Peter Pan, so I saw it and I was like, you know what? That would be a quick, fun read, I bet. So I picked it up. It actually has some, oh wait, where'd it go? Come back here. Oh look, like Captain Hook or whatnot. It has some illustrations, a few here and there. Not many, but a few, so that's cool. So grab that one. My little tower I'm building over here is gonna fall. And then I picked these up, and I have not researched yet, so I don't know if these are part of a series, if any of these three are connected or not, but they are all by Joy Fielding, and this is called The Deep End, and this one is called Don't Cry Now, and this one is called See Jane Run, and she also has a book called Kiss Mommy Goodbye. So I think that these are, let's see. These are just some things that, you know, praise for Joy Fielding's previous novels. Don't even think of starting this anywhere near bedtime. Suspenseful, dizzying, shocking, and horrifying drama that hits home. Marvelous suspense. The fear builds page by page, which is what the New York Daily News said. So, ingeniously crafted. So yeah, that's what's on the back of this Don't Cry Now. So looks like that would be pretty good. So I'm kind of excited to get started on that one maybe soon. I'll research first, of course, and see like if those are tied together in any kind of order, because obviously I want to read them in order. I don't know exactly what this one's about. I just kind of grabbed it. It was just like a last minute decision. But apparently there are 3 authors, which I don't know if that means there's 3 parts or if they all work together or what, but it's Lori Foster, Aaron McCarthy, and Helen K. Diamond, and it's called, basically it says here, When Good Things Happen to Bad Boys. And actually it says everybody's happy when good things happen to bad boys. So there's this. So yeah, apparently there's 3 different. There's one called Playing Doctor by Lori Foster, The Lady of the Lake by Aaron McCarthy, and Hard Hats and Silk Stockings by Helen K. Diamond. So these might be like little romance. I guess they're romance authors for a trio of sinfully sexy stories where good things come in delicious bad boy packages. Okay, so not really into that type of raunchy romance, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. I done picked it up now. It may or may not ever get read. And then this one I picked up because I've written, oh Lord, it's not even late. I can't even use that as an excuse. Can't use that fact that I'm tired or anything. That was just about to come out and be a completely wrong word. I have read a couple books by Jonathan Nasol. One of my very favorite books. And why can't, oh, it's called Fear Itself, and what is the other one called? Oh my gosh, it's over there and I can't even see it. It's been a while, but yeah, there's 2 really good books by him. Very interesting. But anyway, this is called The Boys from Santa Cruz, and if it's anything like the others, I feel like I will like it. I want to say it's kind of suspenseful, that kind of thing. Somebody didn't get very far. The dog-eared mark here is like page 6. So yeah, didn't get very far on that, did they? Alright, so then moving right on along, we've got this one that is called Lose the Wheat, Lose the Weight. Banish your wheat belly, feel better than ever, and turbocharge your health by William Davis, MD. And somebody was serious, folks. Serious. Do you see the little markers? I haven't even cracked this open. They have, oh wow, they have a grocery list. Thanks for doing my work for me. That's what I'm talking about. Lose the weight, grocery list. We have grocery ABCs from the doctor. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and give it to me. They got stuff highlighted here. They got all these little pages marked. I mean, they've already done my homework for me. So I'm kind of interested, to be honest. See what's what up in here. Check these things out. Somebody was really serious about it. I hope it worked for them. Maybe I'll find a note that said, hey, this worked wonders. So far, nothing, but, you know, yeah. That's another thing I like. And in that book, I didn't show you, but in that book called Carrying On, it was actually a Mother's Day gift, and it says, Happy Mother's Day, love, and it has, like, the 4 kids' names or whatnot. So that was pretty neat. And I had picked up a book that had a lady's name, Lucille Harris, and the date, but she didn't, I actually didn't get that copy. I got another copy because it was in better condition. And this says, Growing Up Country and Liking It, by Grace Allis Calhoun, Jean Allis Honeycutt, and Jessie Shields Strickland. And I just got this because it just made me think of my grandparents, especially my grandmother. She had, she was one of 11 children. She did have an infant brother that died as a baby because he literally fell out of, like, the wagon when they were on the trip going, I think, to the doctor or to town or something. So, I mean, it's very sad. But, I mean, back then, you couldn't get anywhere in just a matter of minutes like you can now, so there was just nothing they could do. But anyway, but just growing up country just kind of made me think of them. So I don't even know what this is about or whatnot, but I was just sitting there talking about how I like things that are written in, and this actually says Best Country Wishes, Jean Allis Honeycutt, and Enjoy Growing Up, Jessie Shields Strickland. So that's 2 of the authors of the book have signed the book. So that's interesting. I mean, I'm not saying it has any value, but it's kind of cool. So there's that one. And then the last one that I'm not going to have time to go really into or whatever is called Getting Away with Murder by Raoul Felder and Barbara Victor. And it says Weapons for the War Against Domestic Violence. And it says, just really quickly, every 18 seconds a woman in America is beaten by her husband or boyfriend, yet many of these crimes go unpunished, and even murder convictions often bring shamefully light sentences. In Getting Away with Murder, Raoul Felder and Barbara Victor demonstrate that only a complete reform of society's treatment of both victims and perpetrators can stop the violence. So, yeah, this seemed like it'd be an interesting read, so I did pick it up, and I'll just go more into that later. And I need to tell you guys about my Facebook group called Fireflies. If you look for it and find it, you can read a little description about it and learn a little more about it, and I'll talk about it more in future videos. But one of the things we do is, of course, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as September was Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and, you know, we just kind of try to be a positive influence to people, and you know, try to lift I think it's mostly all women in there. We just try to lift one another up and encourage people, and just give them something, you know, positive to read or look at for the day by posting some little something, and occasionally, you know, post like helpline numbers, like suicide prevention hotline and crisis text line and things like that, and just to kind of bring awareness, things like this. So yeah, but I'll talk more about that a little bit later when I have more time, because the video is going to cut off. So I'm going to go. Hope you enjoyed the books. If you have any questions or comments, if you've read any of these, if they're great, if you hated them, give me a little warning, you know, I don't mind. Just let me know what you thought, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye guys.